Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer is Best. My wife and I just got home from going to the grocery store in this 2003 Chevy Cat-Eye truck is what I call it. That's what everybody calls it. But I love this truck. If you'll remember, I had a 93 Ford Ranger. I called it S10 Ranger because it had Corvette rally wheels on it. But you know, I got rid of it because my knees were bad. It's a four-cylinder, five-speed, good air, good heat. It's a good little truck. Had it for like 23 years. I sold it to my friend, and I wound up buying this. My wife and I really love this truck. It's a good running truck. Does perfect. It's got 222,000 miles on it. And I'm just kind of showing you around a little bit, just in case you're new to the channel. But I have a problem with this truck, and I don't know what it is. So listen carefully what I'm about to tell you. I have problems with this truck. It starts every time, does great. It's when you try to shut the truck off is where your problem is, or where my problem is. Okay, when I want to turn the truck off and pull the key out of the ignition, the truck will shut off, but I can't pull the key out of the ignition. Now, I have put graphite on the key. I have another key, a new key. I thought maybe it's just not hitting the tumblers just right. That's not the issue. I put graphite in the lock. It moves freely. Or other popular brand. Sorry about the radio. What I have discovered is if I can't get the key out, if I start it back up and I move it about 1 inch, a lot of times, you know, it'll go all the way to the off position like it is now, and I can pull the key right out. Sometimes I have to do that 2 or 3 times. Start it up, move it up, back it up, move it up. The key will eventually come out, but you know, sometimes I've noticed if I move the steering wheel, you know, really cut it, you know, a little bit, you know, the key will come out. But most of the time, you know, I'm going to see if it'll do it. Okay, I've started the truck. I'll move it up a little bit. Oh, I have the emergency brake on. I was wondering, why ain't this thing moving? Let's see if it does it now. See, there we go. I cannot get the key out. It won't come out. It won't go into the off position. And the battery light is on, telling me it's still on. So, hey, it came out. Sometimes I have to do that several times. So my question is, what is the problem? What's the problem with it? Like I said, I've lubed everything. I've lubed the key, got different keys. You know, it's random. Sometimes, every once in a while, I can turn it off and the key come right out. But most of the time, I'd say 85% of the time, I got to do just what I just showed you. So I don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix it. If it's a matter of a new ignition lock, I don't mind getting that. That's fine. I just want to be able to. I told my wife, if we ever get somewhere and I can't get it to put emergency brake on. If I can't get the key to come out, I'll just disconnect the battery. You know, because it'll start right up. But it's just kind of aggravating, you know. And you know, I always carry 2 sets of keys. So I mean, if I have to leave the key in, it's no big deal. I mean, I just leave the key in it, disconnect the battery, and I got my second. I always carry 2 sets of keys, so that's not really an issue, but it's just the trouble of why will the key not come out? I mean, I can feel it. It just goes so far, and that's it. I need it to come all the way back. And I've put enough graphite and everything else in this ignition lock that it should be very well lubed up. So, and it's not, somebody might say, well, it's your key. It's the original key. I've got several keys, and they all do the same thing. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the ignition lock. I had someone tell me that let's see, something about something in the transmission, everything has to line up or something. I'm not really sure. That might be what it is. I don't have a clue. I'm not a mechanic. I just know I'd like to, if I could get this problem fixed, I would be really, really in love with this truck. I mean, my wife and I really like it now. It's a good truck. To be a used truck with 222,000 miles on it, it's a good truck. I really like it. It's just this. When I want my key to come out, I want the truck to shut off and the key come out. I've looked on YouTube. Somebody's going to say, probably look on YouTube. Well, I have. And most of the time it's because you can't get the key to work the ignition. The key works the ignition fine. I want the key to come out. Anyway, I hope one of y'all, somebody can maybe point me in the right direction or tell me if they've had this issue before. If you have, how did you fix it? And, I mean, I don't know. My wife and I had a 1998 Olds Cutlass. It's a good running car, but I always had problems with the key on it. I don't know what in the world. I had to put a new ignition lock on it, and that was a crazy car. It's a good car. It's a paid-for car. We drove it for years and years. Y'all seen it in videos several years ago before my wife got this Scion XB. But I always had problems out of that car. It wouldn't take gas. Sometimes you go to the gas station, put gas in it. And I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry. Let's just start all over. Forget what I just said about the Olds Cutlass. I get somebody confused. Somebody, please, just help me figure out what is the deal with this thing, with this key, Chevrolet key. If you can help me, I'd appreciate it. You're watching Primer Is Best on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. And I'm on Facebook, Primer Is Best, Instagram, Primer Is Best. And I'm going to get out of this hot truck. And, I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. Please subscribe to that as well. And also, I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. Hey, God bless y'all. Thanks for listening to me ramble on about this key and this ignition. Isn't it crazy? My goodness. I've always had problems with something trying to start. Now I'm just the opposite. I can't get nothing to shut off. Anyway, God bless y'all. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully somebody can help me out with the right advice, information. God bless y'all. See you later.